I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Start with that.
Stephen Brown.
Here.
Crystal Clark.
Present.
Lehigh Smith.
Here.
Pam Shetka. Dr. Bill Tolomer.
Present.
Jonathan Legister.
Present.
And Councilman Jeff Amara.
Here. Okay, thank you, Jacqueline.
Okay, so the first order of business, guys, is in our bylaws, we have rules. The chair can know they cannot serve two consecutive terms. So for that, we're going to have a motion to have a new chair. So someone might make a motion for a new chair. So, we have a motion. And new chair would be, would that be?
move for myself to be the new chair.
Wow, that's wonderful. Do we have a second for that?
I'll second that.
Well, thank you. We have a second. We have a new chair and a second. Woo-hoo.
Oh, I thought I was seconding her motion.
You did.
Okay.
That's what I said. We got a motion and a second.
You don't, you want a second? I mean,
Yeah. And then, so after that, we'll need the vice chair as well.
So you put it to a vote, though?
What's
Did,
that?
did you put it to a vote?
Yes, so thank you as well. It's going to go too fast. So we'll need a vote. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All in favor, say nay. Okay. I like that. The board's good way doing it. So let's do the same with the vice chair. We have a motion for a vice chair.
I mean, I'll do it. I wish Pam was here, but if you want someone to do it, it doesn't matter. Or you can do it.
Nominate you.
You nominate me.
Do we have a second? There you go. It's a second. Crystal. Okay, so our new chairperson is Crystal, our new vice chair is Julie. This is wonderful. Yep, so that vote is up. Everybody in favor say yay. Anybody opposed? Nope. Wonderful. That's a millionaire. There you go. So I now happily pass the gavel to you. So you can be the gavel person and the chairperson.
Well, you can just stay here for now.
Yep, I'll stay here, then you can just run the meeting. There you go. It's all right. Amen for you. That's smart about you. You can change it. Right, Dr. Amish? Not everybody needs the name, right? Only one person shares that name, right? Okay.
All right, so our next item is the planning for the student year 2019-2020, and we need to pick new liaisons.
You might.
Oh, that's right. We need to pick new liaisons for the schools, so is anybody?
Crystal, can I recommend that maybe we keep the same schools only because we've gotten this relationship and it's only been 1 year, and I feel like if we're at that school longer, we may more know what they need and might be able to help them better.
Is
Just a
there
thought.
anything in the bylaws that?
Nope.
Oh, well
Nope.
then, yes, let's do that.
Well, let's see who's where.
Unless,
See who's where, yeah. 'Cause
okay.
I can pick up, the earlier member for Royal Palm Beach Elementary.
So number one first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crestwood, that was me.
Crestwood. That was you for
Yep.
Crestwood, okay. Cypress Trails was Brown. H.L. Johnson was Julie. Palms West. Who had Palms West?
Pam.
Pam.
Okay. I had the high school. Yay, Dr. Imus.
Goodness, he brought his right arm with him. This is good.
Right. Royal Palm Beach Elementary.
I can take that one.
You're gonna take that one too? Okay. Okay, and then I guess the president has to take 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then Western Academy will belong to me.
All righty.
Okay, that is done. All right, so.
I have one question.
Yes.
Since we're getting a new person, is that new person's gonna get one of these schools?
Yes.
Okay,
I have 2, so I can share.
okay.
Yeah, that's right, we are having to,
Yep.
okay, yeah. All right, so, okay, that is taken care of, and is there any other questions in that situation? No, moving on, we have reports from district, do we?
Yeah. Valerie's supposed to.
Okay, so no one from there, no one from Central. We have a principal here. Dr. Armas, would you like to take the floor?
Never been shy about taking the floor. Thanks, and glad to be back here on the first day of school. We had a good first day. Kids were in. We are right around our projected number, so we hope to meet that number as far as, and we are going to have the largest student enrollment that we've had in a lot of years, at least in the last 11 or 12. We'll be up over 2,350 at least, and maybe looking at 2,370 or so. So that's a larger group. Of course, right now the staff and everybody is really excited. We just got with school grades coming out, and we got our 5th B in school history, and the first one we had in the last 3 years since they changed the grading system. So we're really happy about that B rating.
Hey, don't stop there, that's a big
It is. I mean, it is. It's a lot of
Big
hard
deal.
work. But
Yep.
no, it's a lot of hard work by a lot of people, and so certainly we feel good about that, and are continuing to move forward, trying to get that elusive A that we still haven't gotten in the school's history. So we hope to get that eventually, and we keep working towards that. And Crystal, the first thing she said to me, Ms. Amato, was, "Can you at least enjoy it for at least 5 minutes before you start hammering us about how we're going to get, how we're going to keep getting better?" And then, of course, we're just coming off of that latest Palm Beach Post article where Royal Palm Beach High School, they used the term happy, which is, I guess, a short version of saying it, but our staff's school effectiveness questionnaire survey came out, and for the second year in a row, Royal Palm Beach High School has had the highest positive results of any of the high schools. We have the highest participation rates of any of the high schools, and in fact, our participation rates, really, I think we're like 30th in the district, with all the other ones being elementary schools, because they
Okay.
elementary schools, they do a lot better job than the high schools with that kind of stuff. But for 2 years in a row, we've led the district in both participation and positive results. And I just think that's a tribute to our assistant principals and coordinators who do such a great job in the leadership roles, working with our staff, our relationship with our CTA, the teachers union is really good on staff. And we have people on our campus who want to be there, and that's the greatest thing about it. It just shows. And when you have 97% of your faculty and staff are very happy to be at that school, which is kind of how that question reads. Generally I'm content to be working here, and you have a 97% rate, which is one of the highest. Was at the highest of the high schools. And when you see that just means that your faculty and staff want to be there and want to be there for the students. And when you have that, then that can only translate into great relationship building, and which now then means more safety and more student achievement when you put all that together. So the happy term, it's kind of, great for the Post and all that, but for me, what it really translates to is a faculty and staff who love our students, who love the school, and who want to be there teaching our kids. And then that, when you all know that when your employees are happy, they usually do better work.
Yeah.
And it's just that simple, right? And so we're really happy about that too. Do want to make sure and invite you next Monday at 6 o'clock. We have our IB convocation. You're all welcome to come. I would like to see you there. It's our juniors and seniors that are now going into the IB program, into the IB diploma program. We do kind of a convocation and we give them a pin, and it's kind of their beginning of this 2-year journey for them to get their IB diplomas. So that's next Monday, the 19th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. And we're in full regalia, so we wear our gowns and all of our stuff that we do. So it's really a nice event. This will be the 3rd one we've had, and it's really...
How are the numbers this year for the IB? You're growing those.
We've been pretty consistent at about usually somewhere around 50 kids coming in as freshmen, and then actually going into the IB diploma program somewhere around 40 or so, which is about right, as far as the numbers that we're getting. I've never look to have a certain number. We promote the program, and those students who want to be a part of it, we have a great staff, and so we feel good about it. That's about 200 kids who are in our IB program overall in the school, and that's a good number for us. If it goes higher, it goes higher. If it doesn't, then we're good. But we can certainly run a good program with those numbers.
And the last year was the first graduating class, right?
Last year was the first time we had seniors go in, yes. Right. And thank you. Thanks for serving on this. We appreciate all the support that you provide the school.
Thank you as well. Okay, well, we have this calendar that we have to agree upon. Oh, that's right. I don't want to forget that either. We have a new student liaison. This is Jonathan. Say your last name for us. Legister. He's taking Chrissy's place. We miss her, but we have to move onward and upward. Look at the smile we have. So we didn't lose anything there. We didn't lose anything there. Hey, all right.
Good evening. My name is Jonathan Legister, the 2019-2020 Student Body President of Royal Palm Beach High School. I sit before you today as a dedicated student. I'm a part of various clubs on campus, such as DECA and National Honor Society. I have experience with leading others for a change in their school and encouraging others to better themselves. Alongside clubs, I also take academics very seriously, and I currently hold an HVA of 4.5. I'm excited to sit before you as the voice of Royal Palm Beach High School and present to you the difference we are making in our community.
Well, all right, sir.
So tell us a good story about Dr. Armas, real quick.
Uh-oh.
At the moment, he's the first principal that I've had to actually acknowledge his students, and he does a very good care in taking care of our school, and I appreciate him for that.
Did you see him rap at graduation?
Oh, yes, I did. I was in the front row.
You're still scarred. It's okay. I'm with you. It's old school. We went old school.
I think he deserves a Grammy for that. That was amazing.
All right. That's high praise, Dr. Arms. Okay, well, thank you, sir, and we look forward to hearing from you at each meeting.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. All right, okay, now, the calendar here, do everyone have a calendar in front of them? You don't have, lift up your, there you are, right there. All right, we have 2 dates that fall on holidays where the city will be closed, so we need to change. The first is October 14th, which is Columbus Day, and we need to decide if we want to do the meeting on the 7th, Monday the 7th, or Monday the 21st.
I say 7th, just me.
Okay, all in favor of the 7th?
October 7th,
Yes. Okay, so we will change that date for our October EAB meeting to October 7th. Now, for November, it would be November 11th is Veterans Day. And our choices are Monday the 4th or Monday the 18th.
I would ask for the 4th if we could do
Is the 4th okay? Okay, so our November EAB meeting will be November 4th. Very good. So that is now taken care of, and Ms. Jacqueline can now update our lovely calendar, and we will have that done. Councilman Mara, did you have anything you wanted to?
Well, not at this moment, but of course, perhaps at the next meeting, you might want to talk about the chair's initiative, seeing as how that is an opportunity to
Okay.
influence the way things going forward. So it doesn't have to be done tonight, but it would be good to put something out there probably next meeting.
Well, I have an idea which way I want to go.
No.
Whatever are you speaking of?
Yeah.
So do you already know? What is it?
Yes,
Tell us.
I have, and Dr. Armas and I already discussed this anyway, but school security and the new changes that have been made and the new budget and how those things are going. And so I would like for the schools to be able to present to us how they're, using the budget, how's that working, how things melding between the district office and each individual school, how they're working that out.
Love it.
I'm excited. Okay, so do we have any other business?
I would just like to, just to add, last year, I thought we had a really good year together as a team and kind of did a lot of things and were very present in the schools and certainly helped to support, some of the schools that are out there. And I hope we can just keep building on that with our new chair and our new vice chair and keep building on this and really making a bigger difference, because I think we all got to scratch the surface last year and we can really do and advocate bigger things for our school systems to help them work. So I'm excited about that and excited about the new chairman and vice chairman. So looking forward to another good year, and thank you for last year, because I think we really worked well together as a team.
I would also like to say that we appreciate it. Dr. Tomer here. He did a wonderful job. Very impressive. I have some large shoes to fill. I may be able to do that. We'll see. But
Jonathan has the large shoes to fill, doesn't he?
well,
Look, Chrissy now.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. But look at him. From his opening salvo, we believe that he is prepared for the challenge.
Thank you.
All right, so did you?
I want to add to what Dr. Talamer said, and that is to kind of reinforce the notion that this board's a breath of fresh air. You all have done a great job first year. I'm excited about going forward with this. I think there are a lot of opportunities here to continue to make a difference in the schools and also to support our schools. And I strongly encourage everybody to keep their minds open to possibilities, ways that we might, as both a board and also as a village, or even individually and working through other organizations that we're involved with, find ways to support our schools. We're getting there. One of my hopes is that we'll see an all-A school system, and we're getting there. We're close. I think we got our traditional schools 3 A's, and middle school's a B, and high school just achieved the B, and the momentum is going in the right direction, and I'm excited about that. We've got 2 charter schools, both A's. It's important on so many levels for so many reasons to be able to demonstrate what we know is going on because we spend time in our schools. And I want to encourage you all to keep doing what you've been doing. I think Julie's idea of staying with the schools because you already established relationships is a great idea. Keep building on that, and I'm looking forward to the coming year.
Well, all right, sir. And is anyone have any
I'll say something. I think that, I don't know who handles it or is responsible for it, but the scholarship application, I feel like could use a freshening up, an editing. Just an idea, a thought that I had when we went through that whole process. You know, the scoring and the application and the information was kind of, I just thought it could be, you know, maybe revamped. I don't know if the council does that or who does that, but.
No, that's actually something that the board can do.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and has
Let's
and
do
has
it.
done previously to take it from well, where it was to where it is right now, and just continuing to evolve into even a better version of that is absolutely right down the alley of what we'd hope the board would do.
So,
I will be glad to share, by the way, with the council that that's the intent, and then whatever you all come up with, I'll also share with them so they know, you know, the direction it's headed in.
great. How do we like go? What's the process for that?
Well, you all could take that up as a matter at one of the future meetings. If you had something to propose, you want to put it on the table, get it. What I would suggest is.
You think it's a great idea and I should just come up with something and bring it to a meeting?
Well, if you have some specific ideas as to how we might be able to improve it, what I would do is I'd take the current form and I'd mark it up, and then you can give it to Jacqueline and she can make copies of it and distribute it to everybody. They can take a look at it, and we could actually do a mini workshop, like at the end of a meeting or maybe even before a meeting. Want to do it that way,
Yeah.
and come up with the final form.
It
So
goes out in January or February? Early February? December.
December.
So do we just need to add that as an agenda item to
We-
a
we could.
future meeting?
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely. So whenever you're ready to kind of offer your ideas, to kick it off and then do a mini workshop and decide what the new form would look like, whether the application form and or other parts of that process.
So what if we put it on the agenda for next time and then like the following month we can meet or do that part of it?
Sure, absolutely. We could
Like
do that. You agree, Jacqueline?
Yes, I will email it to you guys and then we'll go from there.
Great.
Good idea.
Very good idea. Very good idea. Any other thoughts, concerns? Well, then I move we adjourn.